Konnichiwa, Gay Bowser! You know, one day I'll have good hair when I record, and one day I'll have good lighting when I record. But unfortunately, that's not today. Like, I live in this 10 by 10 room with one window with purple walls. This is not the place, but this is my only place. And if I do have good lighting, like, I don't remember it, or it just doesn't want to work out that day. Hello everyone, hello friends! Here I am with a fun storytime slash something question mark skit. Friends guys, you might notice a little something about me in general. I recently once again went to the ER because that's my favorite place to be apparently. What the heck happened? Well, let me tell you. So on my birthday almost 4 weeks ago now, I was cleaning my room and when I was looking out the window here, I noticed my cats had something in the yard. And we've recently put a bunch of bells on her so she doesn't get to the birds anymore. So I'm like, oh crap, does she have a bird? So I go down there to see what's happening and she has what looks like a mouse. It was cute looking up at me, so I just had to help it. I'm like, Excelsior, get out of here, get. And of course she didn't leave. She's just like, what you doing with my prey, dog? And I'm like, why did I bother saving this thing? It's a nuisance anyway, so I pick it up to try to throw it off somewhere. The boy bites me real big and hard, and I'm like, nice! I am like bleeding down my hand. This thing got right down a blood vessel, and I'm rinsing it off, and then mom's asking me what bit me. We find out that it was a vole. V-O-L-E. I swear to goodness, 99% of the people in this world don't know what a vole is because the ER was a fun place to be when I'm like, I was bitten by a vole. And they're like, a mole? I'm like, no, a vole. And they're like, a bull. And I'm like, no, a vole. So then, yeah, I go to the ER the first time on my birthday, four weeks ago, to get this checked out. They said, you don't have rabies, but let's give you a tetanus shot. We'll clean it out. You're good to go. And I'm like, all right, if that's all that it takes, that's all that it takes. It's healing. Sometimes it's a little itchy, but it's healing all right. 3 weeks later, it starts to swell up. And I might like insert some pictures. So like, warning, some of these pictures can be a little graphic. I'll include some things from like my surgery and stuff like that. I'm like, why is it blowing up like this? And it was itchy and it hurt. Like I could feel like my heartbeat in my finger. And I go to the ER again. They say, huh, weird. They give me an antibiotic and tell me to go to a specialist sometime this week just to get it checked out. And I'm like, are you sure? And they're like, yeah, get out of here. Like if you come back if anything happens. And I'm like, oh, okay. Lo and behold, I have to come back because it was a problem and it was painful and I thought it was gonna burst open. It hurt so bad. Eventually they're like, okay, let's get you into a specialist like this morning. They were thinking about keeping me overnight, but because of like the Jonas Brothers World Tour, they decided not to keep me overnight. So then I go back home. Next morning I go to the specialist, they take one look at my finger and they said, that's infected. You're going into the emergency surgery. So what ended up happening when the vole bit me, which was right here, it got into my bloodstream and infected my tendon all the way down to my wrist. So then they had to go in there, they put in 4 stitches, and they just rinsed it out, scraped out the infection, sewed me back up, good to go. So the surgery itself was kind of a interesting time. I got scolded by literally everyone ever that said, you should have let that cat alone with its prey. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but it looked cute. I mean, the vole did perish afterwards. I let my cat have it after. Like, at that point, I'm like, you chose your destiny at that point by biting me. So anyway, and that is my quick story to why I went to the ER and why I had to get emergency surgery on my hand. I usually have a needle in my arm because they were gonna keep me at the hospital, but because of the Jonas Brothers World Tour, they decided not to, and I've just been receiving IV meds once a day every single morning for the past week. So I have to go back to the hospital, but I'm not staying over at the hospital. So, arms painful, stitches hurt, been out of work, Nishko Mishki, Mishtubo. Anyway, let's get to the fun part. What to wear to the ER, my 3 favorite outfits. Now, more often than not, you can't plan what to wear to the ER. If you can, this is what I have for yins, guys. The unprepared LARPing outfit for number 1. Now this outfit is important to me because I went to the ER in exactly that outfit before. Nothing like going to the ER all dressed in your LARP gear, soaking wet from head to toe in someone else's shoes on both feet, and you're just dead. That gets the nurses asking questions, the doctor asking questions, and you get to be seen more early. And nothing like being just in the hallway with your IV meds going to the bathroom, wearing literally a potato sack of an outfit, like no underwear, no bra, nothing. Like, hello, Donnie. So that has to be my favorite ER, just for the story outfit. That's a good ER story outfit. Because usually the nurses are like, so mind explaining to me what you're wearing and what you're doing? Also, walking out of the hospital wearing something like that is always a hoot. Pro tip, if you can plan going to the hospital, to the ER, and you want to change real quick, if you can, always bring an extra change of underwear, socks, and don't wear a bra. Just don't do it. They're probably gonna make you take it off anyway, and if you're any sort of pain like I was, you can't put on a bra by yourself or take it off. So it's just better to go without. Don't wear a bra. They don't care about your boobs. Like, boobs are boob. So extra pair of underwear, extra pair of socks. They have blankets for you there. They have pillows for you there. So then I always suggest wearing shorts just because those are easier to take off. A bigger t-shirt, stuff like that. That's like the quality outfit, I'd say, which lands on number 2, which is the easy taking on and off shorts, t-shirt, maybe some fun socks. And some Birkenstocks. Like, roll up in there, like, yelling the place. Like, that's what I wore the last time I went to the ER. No bra, t-shirt, bag full of my goodies, like charger, extra socks, stuff like that. Mom's Birkenstocks, Japanese Tommy socks, shorts. That's probably the go-to, the best thing to wear when you go to the ER. You are comfortable, you're in your own clothes, you might stay overnight, might as well make yourself at home. Also, when you wear whenever you want, you can make conversation to why you're wearing that to the nurses. They're always curious. They're on a 12-hour shift. Humor them a little bit. And speaking of humor, one of my favorite outfits when it comes to the ER, other than the LARP one, wearing your PJs to the ER, because that truly looks like a mistake. Something happened bad. Dang, look at all my bruises from my IVs. Whew. If you have never gone to the ER in your footy pajamas with a pair of boots and your robe and just a hat, have you ever been to the ER? Because at that point, I don't think you have been. Remember, the crazier the outfit, probably the sooner you'll be seen, depending on how they work there. I think maybe my PJ outfit was just extreme nausea from medication that I was having. Also, if you have a bag of vomit, yeah, they'll take you sooner. A little accessory of vom to like go in to the ER with, you know, the small things. But those are probably my 3 go-to outfits to have at the ER. That is how you go to the ER. Don't forget your charger, don't forget your socks, don't forget your underwear, don't forget your vomit bag. Don't forget to bring things that you might need, like insurance cards and stuff like that. Always make sure you have your gear with you, because you might get stuck there. Like, stay safe out there. Make sure the ER is your home whenever you go, because you're paying for it. Your trip isn't paying for itself. You might as well have a good time. I'm kind of high right now because I just got a surplus of followers on TikTok. So if you're coming from TikTok, make sure you give a sub for me girl, just in case TikTok decides to excommunicate me. No problem. Thank you. Alright, my doctor won't stop calling me. So, I'm gonna try to cancel that stupid appointment. Alright everyone, please like this video if you did. If you didn't subscribe to me, you'll get more of me. My hair keeps getting in my face. Alright everyone, have a good day. Bye-bye.